fans all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pressure coming, they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Running back sent in motion.
No, we changed it. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Opening carry for Devon Achane. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
32 stinger. 19.
2 and out from the gun. He gets it complete to his man. Tyreek Hill. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Chan to the right. It's inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
And what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Go. Change it.
On first down, Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is on third and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
No, we changed it.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They'll start the drive with H.A. Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Ready, team!
Chan again. Get some space around midfield. He has this down to the 34. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground here with H.A. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. Tua looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Trying for it, it's H.A. And forget this first down. He's mad as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hours, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jackson now on third. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Takes it in at the 21. Escapes a defender. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession.
Stinger. Hey, read our key. Whoa. Number one, high. Hey.
First down, here's Tua. They'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
15 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. H.A. running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the
Second and
NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Tyreek
No
Hill.
luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Watch it, Oscar. All right, go. Yeah.
3rd and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Hill. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front for their 13-10. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
14. Ravens nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Change it. Go ahead.
Throwing again is Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man in motion here.
No, we changed it.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Raven first down.
Middle. Hey, middle. You at A. Hey! Watch out!
Jackson yet again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Yo. Let's go.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey.
Lamar throwing again. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and inches.
Ready, go.
Jackson's going to throw again. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
13.
And again, it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Two and out from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Wanna quit?
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm gonna go. Hey, report. Sit up. Hey. You. Middle. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 from the 32. Back to throw, Tua. That's caught. Devon And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to Devon Achane.
So it's going to be second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Get safe. Go ahead. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Begins his return at the 16. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Lamar off the play fake. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. We put a receiver in motion left. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
1st down throw for Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Pass pulled in by Henry. And this one does not go far. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, report.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. 1st down. Here's Lamar. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. 20-yard line following that interception.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
All right. Out, out. 20, TX.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a crow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Now Tua to throw. Here's a screen for Gtowncapp. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. He's right. No. 19.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's Gtowncapp up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Gtowncapp, a first down carry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Jumped off to his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gtowncapp with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Lamar now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson's going to throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
The Dolphins to back it on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Ready, team. 20 TX.
Running left. Here's A-Chain. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Tua now from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins' first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
3rd and 10.
Ready, team. Hey, hey. Long.
Here's Tua again. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Baltimore running its offense out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On first down, Jackson. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Putting a receiver in motion. This is Henry on second. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, they were in position, Brock, to reel in another one. Just couldn't hang on. This quarterback is not reading this defense well.
And after every miscue, every almost interception or ball headed the other way, it's becoming tougher and tougher to just shake it off. I think this is that old adage, when it rains, it pours.
Second down, Jackson to pass. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
13.
Lamar throwing again. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Jackson yet again. Pass into the hands of Gtowncapp Walker. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down. 13. First and goal, Baltimore.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Eskridge on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Miami offense headed out there now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 20, GX.
Back now, pressure coming. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
All right, fellas. Listen up.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
21G. Hey, get set.
And stick with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
18! 20 at the end. Cover 2!
On the PN, it's Gordon. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 18! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high. All right, come on. Ready.
Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins leading by 7. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Hey, middle.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Report! Move. Yeah. Hey, report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No. 13. No, we changed it.
They send a man in motion.
Hey. You.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Ozzy. Sit up. You change it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Watch it, Oscar. Hey, 21 TX.
They're going to pass it here. He's going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
2 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Forced that to his right. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
13 yards. And the Raven first down.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Ravens.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Achane gets it. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
No, we change it. Hey, Alpha, to what? To what? Hey, middle. We change it. Hey, report. 13.
Slot man motioned over. He'll look to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yo. Hey, come on. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here he is to throw. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
24 yards.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down, Ravens.
Oh, my God.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Sit up. You at X. Ready. Middle. Sit up. Ready. Go. Hey. Go ahead. Sit up.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
You change it. Go ahead. 13. Hey, middle. Ready. Hey, report. Sit up.
Here he is to throw. Caught out one. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Down, Ravens.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Dolphins 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
21G.
Tua now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. G, quick. Watch it, Oscar.
Here he goes, one final shot. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Miami.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pot. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
The drive begins with Henry. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Sit up! Ready! Finish it up!
Blitz coming, Lamar. Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, Play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Has it at the 37. A good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
DC, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Inside and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. DJ Reed brings him down that time. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the Lions' 31-yard line.
13. Go ahead.
Lamar throwing again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
We changed it. We changed it. Hey, middle. You at X.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Right back to Flowers they go. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Jacob Sayers now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
180!
Play action here with Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Lions.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
48-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Close that one, but they couldn't connect.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover. Contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
We changed it. Sit up. There. Right shot. Sit up.
First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 14. Lions nothing. Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions offense returning to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
And the Lions first down.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Lions nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Sailors now on the return. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Hey, report! You.
First down throw for Jackson. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
He was covered
After
by
the incompletion, they
Brian
come up on 2nd and 10.
Report! Sit on! Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, report! Middle. Hey, yeah. You at X. Alright! Sit on! Hey, you. Out.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Lions, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Goff trying again here after the pick. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back around the 39-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, as if this one wasn't...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey, fellas. When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Throwing now is Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. On the ground, this is Gtowncapp. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run, and then executed.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 74 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Davis running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Round 80. Gun. Half 85. Half 85. Off 52. Alert. Look out.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Powering his way forward.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
20, TX.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Pulled in at the 24. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All 52.
Now Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
At the 6-yard line.
Done. Regular.
To throw, it's Allen. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hey, home. Alert. Come. Alert. Half 10. Half. Alert. What's that?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Round 80. What's that?
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
A 22-yard attempt.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this out to the 25. Miami set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Tua. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane, 70 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
14. Bills 6.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, talking about touchdowns to field goals, they want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
2nd down and 8. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass back against the grain all the way across field And sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
Alert!
To the air, Allen. The right side here caught by Kincaid. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
56.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Hey, hold. Pass. 56. What's that?
A final shot before half for Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman as time expires in the first half. And the Bills get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point try now for Patterson. And with that, the lead is up to 8. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert! 5 wide.
Allen now looks to throw. This is Coleman with the ground. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Cook running right. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Half 10. Middle.
Here's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Tyrell Dodson, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Half 85, half 85. 56. Half.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
56. Middle. Gun.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Alert. Regular. 5 wide. Look out.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ashton Davis. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. A run straight ahead with H.M. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line.
Good for a Dolphins. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
21G, 21. Hey.
Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Regular. Middle. Half. Yo. Alert. We'll go.
Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Sub. Half 85.
Here's Allen to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Five wide. Alert!
Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1.
36-yard line.
56. Alert! Hey, tight.
To throw, it's Allen. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off 56. Alert! Half 10. Regular.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Allen going to run with it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw once more on second and 10. Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third and 10. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Prater's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Prater set to kick off.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
44. 32 stairs. 20 TX. Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Allen and the Bills now. Down by 6. 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down.
Stop. 56. Done.
To the air, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after a short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Alert!
Now Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time, and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
28.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Tua. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down. It's a gain of 56 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, it's H.N. And able to work his way down to the 16.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's first down. And they'll give this to Achane. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Every eye in the stadium locked in on Riley Patterson. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. And right now, just absolute anguish on that visiting sideline.
It came down to one kick, a chance to steal one on the road. But you could feel the pressure, couldn't you? And the pressure enveloped him on that one. Forced a missed kick.
And the crowd went wild. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown